You've been lied to about manifestation. That's why things haven't changed. You've done the affirmations. You've tried to stay positive. You've waited for a sign, but it never came. And deep down, you've wondered. Why do I still feel stuck? It's not because you're broken. It's because you were taught to change your life from the outside in. But the real shift happens from the inside out. And it begins with one thing. The way your subconscious mind is wired. This part of your mind doesn't speak in words. It speaks in emotions. In patterns. In quiet expectations that shape your entire reality. If your subconscious doesn't believe you're safe with success, it will push it away. If it believes money brings danger, it will block every opportunity. And if it believes love leads to pain, it will keep you alone, no matter how much you crave connection. This is why most people struggle. They want more. But they're still wired for less. So what do? We rewrite the script. We go into the subconscious. And change what it believes to be true. You're going to learn how to do that. Not tomorrow. Not someday. Right now, we begin. There's a method I'll walk you through. It combines mental rehearsal, emotional imprinting, and identity alignment. It's how you install new truths so deep, your reality starts bending to match. But first, we unlock the door. The hidden gate. Here's where it starts. Think of something you've wanted for a long time. Money. Love. Peace. Now be honest. Do you truly believe you can have it? Do you believe you already do? Because if part of you still doubts, that's the exact reason it hasn't come. Your subconscious is not waiting for results. It's waiting for permission. So let's give it. Let's shift the way your mind sees the world. So the world starts showing up differently. And once you feel the shift, even slightly, reality begins to move. Not by force, but by alignment. Keep listening. In the next few breaths, you'll step into the method itself. The process that turns belief into experience. And thought into form. It's not complicated. But it's powerful. And it starts, now. Something powerful is already happening inside you. The shift has started. You might not see it yet, but your mind does. Because here's the truth. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you expect. And what you expect is controlled by one thing. Your subconscious identity. That's why most people fail at manifestation. They're trying to upgrade their life, while still holding on to the self-image that created the struggle. You say, I want abundance. But deep down, you still feel like someone who never has enough. You say, I want love. But you've been repeating the same story. I always get hurt. People leave. So your subconscious listens. And it delivers what matches those hidden beliefs. Not to punish you. To protect you. Your mind thinks it's keeping you safe. Safe from failure. Safe from rejection. Safe from change. But the truth is, safety has become your prison. And it's time to break out. Right now, you're learning how to flip the switch. To create a new identity inside your subconscious. One that is already living the life you want. That's not just mindset. That's embodiment. Because once you believe it's yours, truly, deeply, fully, the outside world has no choice but to respond. This is how the ancient warriors moved. Not by hoping. By knowing. When a samurai entered the battlefield, he did not fight for victory. He moved as if victory was already sealed. And that is the energy we are stepping into. So ask yourself now. Are you willing to let go of the version of you that expects to lose? Are you ready to release the identity that's been surviving, but not thriving? Because your new life won't come to the old you. It's waiting for the real you to rise. And now I'll take you into the exact process. The step-by-step method to rewire your subconscious. So that wealth, love, success, and peace become your natural state. We're not just talking about it. We're doing it. And it starts with one decision. Say it. Feel it. I am ready. You said you're ready. Now your subconscious is listening. This is where things begin to change. Not because you hope they will, but because you're about to show your mind a new way to see reality. This process is simple, but don't let that fool you. Simplicity is sacred. And what you're about to do has the power to rewrite your future. We're going to rewire your subconscious using 3 tools: mental rehearsal, emotional imprinting, and embodied identity. This is the method. This is how you stop wishing and start becoming. First, find stillness. Sit down or lie back. Close your eyes. Now, bring to mind the life you want. Not in pieces. Not as a goal. But as if it's already happening. See it. Where are you? What do you look like? How do you speak? Feel it in your body. Breathe as that version of you. Stand in their energy. Let the scene play like a movie. This is mental rehearsal, the act of practicing a new reality until your brain accepts it as real. But here's where we go deeper. As you see that life, feel it. Feel the gratitude of having it now. Feel the joy of already being there. Feel the safety, the peace, the power. Don't just imagine it. Soak in it. Let the emotion flood your chest, your arms, your breath. This is emotional imprinting. When your body feels the future as present, your subconscious starts updating your identity automatically. And here comes the final step. Embodiment. As the scene fades, ask yourself, how would I move today if this was already mine? How would I walk? Talk? Decide? Now act like that person. Not tomorrow. Now. This is the shift. You're not waiting anymore. You're aligning. And from this moment forward, you don't just think about what you want. You become the version of you who already has it. This is how the unseen starts shaping the scene. This is how energy becomes matter. You've just activated the code. And now, we go even deeper. Into how to clear the inner resistance that still tries to pull you back. Because now that you've begun this process, the old version of you will fight to survive. But you won't go back. You've already crossed the line. Say it now. I am the one who creates my reality. And let that truth echo through your entire being. You've activated the shift. You've seen the mosaic of your future. You've felt the emotions that rewire the code. But now, something stirs beneath the surface. Doubt. Fear. That old voice whispering, this won't last. This is not failure. This is the resistance. The guardian of the labyrinth, trying to keep you tangled in the familiar. See, the subconscious doesn't let go easily. Even when you plant verdant new visions. The roots of old beliefs still run deep. They are part of the tapestry you were raised in. Woven from childhood words, past pain, and silent agreements you didn't even know you made. This is too much. I always mess things up. Good things never last. These aren't just thoughts. They are ancient echoes locked in the body. In the nervous system. In your very breath. But they are not permanent. And now, we transcend them. Here's how. The next time that voice returns, don't argue. Don't suppress it. Observe it. With calm curiosity, ask. Whose voice is this? Where did I first learn to fear success? Is this my truth, or someone else's story I've been carrying? This is how you take your power back. Because once you see the pattern, you are no longer controlled by it. And once you choose a new belief, consciously, boldly, the old one begins to unravel. Now return to the process. Visualize again. Feel it again. Embody it again. Each time you do, the old programming weakens. And the new identity strengthens. This is not just mindset work. It is a sacred orchestration. A reimagining of your place in the kaleidoscopic flow of life. You are no longer waiting for miracles. You are becoming the vessel that beckons them. And that resistance? It's proof you're moving. Proof that the inner world is rearranging. So when the old habits try to reattach, stand taller. Speak clearer. Choose differently. You're not in survival anymore. You're in alignment. You've started the inner work. You've felt the shift. You've watched the old voice fade like smoke. Now it's time to bring the internal change into the external world. Because manifestation is not just energy. It's embodiment. Your energy shapes reality. But your posture, your choices, your voice, that's the bridge between the unseen and the seen. So let's bring your new identity to life. Ask yourself. If it were already done. If the money had already arrived. If the love was already here. If the opportunity was already yours. How would you show up today? Would you walk the same way? Talk the same way? Procrastinate the same way? No. You'd move with calm certainty. You'd stop shrinking. You'd stop asking for permission. Because you wouldn't be chasing it. You'd be it. This is how you accelerate the manifestation. By moving now, like it already happened. You don't wait for proof. You become the proof. Open the business bank account. Buy the journal you said you'd start writing in. Clean the space like wealth is arriving tonight. Dress like someone who honors their future. Speak as if your words bend energy, because they do. This is how the frequency locks in. It's not about pretending. It's about aligning. And when your actions match your vision, reality obeys. You are showing your subconscious. This is who I am now. And your world, your timeline, has no choice but to catch up. But here's what most people miss. You don't wait to feel like it. You decide. You choose to move in faith, not feelings. Because when you walk as your future self, your present reality rises to meet you. This is how you become magnetic. Not through force. Through frequency. You stop hustling for the miracle. And start hosting it. The shift is complete. But now comes the moment most people overlook. Not the vision. Not the ritual. Not the high of believing. But the quiet moment after. When no one's watching. When the world hasn't changed yet. When you're left alone with your choice. This is the moment where fate is sealed. Because what you do now. This breath. This hour. This decision. Will either confirm your transformation. Or reopen the door to the old pattern. So ask yourself. Are you still waiting to see proof? Or are you ready to become the proof? Your subconscious is listening. Not to your affirmations. To your actions. The way you rise in the morning. The way you speak when you're tired. The way you handle silence. The universe doesn't move for noise. It moves for certainty. When you expect overflow, you stop gripping so tightly. You walk differently. You speak with calm power. You give without fear. You choose without delay. This isn't about being perfect. This is about being prepared. Prepared to hold what's already yours. Prepared to lead. Prepared to expand. Because what's coming is not small. It's not random. It's not luck. It's legacy. And legacy doesn't land on the unsure. So clear the space. Mentally. Emotionally. Physically. Because you are no longer hoping. You are hosting. The energy has changed. The air is different. You're not just close. You're in it. Now. From this moment forward, everything aligns with this identity. You don't return to the old. You don't wait for doors. You become the doorway. And the final key? It's not something you search for. It's something you say. Say it now. Say it with fire in your chest. Say it like the universe is listening. It is done.